well in that first quarter. They went to the diamond a little bit, and we passed our way through it, and that's really positive because, there's a lot of teams who see the shot clock and think, hey, if we can burn, 6-7 seconds throwing a little press at you, that could be a good thing. And, we kind of took that tonight and just, scored a few layups off it, which was huge.
Yes. Going to take on Southern Valley now on Tuesday night. I don't know really much about Southern Valley this year. Their football season kind of went haywire on them, and I don't know what they've got for athletes down there right now at this time. But they're always tough. It's a rivalry game, and they're always going to play you tough. So talk to us about Southern Valley and how do you guys get the W on Tuesday night?
Yeah, they had a tough opener last night with Minden. They play Elm Creek tonight, so they'll kind of be in the same boat as us, playing the third game in 5 days, which is it's a crazy way to start the season, but it's also kind of a fun way for the players to just get out there and just go play.
Right.
But they have two really, really good players. Isaac Hamilton, he scored like 15 a game last year as a sophomore, shoots the ball from pretty much anywhere. He hit one last night against Minden, from a step outside the volleyball line.
Wow.
It was pretty crazy. And then Grove, is kind of an inside-outside guy. When we put Brody Wood on him last year, he took him outside. We switched it. We put some small guys on him. He went inside. So he'll be a really tough matchup. Just a really good player. And then, they're filling some, kind of like us, some big shoes with some of those seniors they lost. And so they're kind of, just like us, taking some JV guys, filling in different roles. Rickert is one. Weatherwax played a little bit last year, but he's taken on a huge role this year. They just have a lot of guys they're throwing out there. I think I saw the box score, and they played like 10 or 11 guys last night, kind of like we did. So they're I would say kind of a mirror of us. They have two guys who are kind of proven, have played a lot, and then they have a bunch of guys who are stepping into new roles. And those two are stepping into new roles where they're the stars now.
Right.
So it's kind of a mirror image. Coach Rutterback will have those guys ready to play. He likes playing against Cambridge, so he'll be really amped up for kind of the rivalry game. And that's kind of how we left it in there is, hey, we get into these RPAC East games. We always talk about it. It's just there's just a little more edge to them. There's a little more physicality. There's a little more. Everybody's getting up for it. The crowd's a little bigger. So, and it'll be the first time, as we just talked in there, that our guys are going to do that. Because it's just the first time that this group is doing anything, like this. Mav and Hodge played a little bit last year, but they're playing, could be the whole game some games. Brady and Creighton are moving into those star roles. And then, our fifth guy is somebody who has not done this before. And I had to remind myself of that because, through three quarters last night, it seemed like, we were a veteran team, and that's not the case. I just have to keep reminding myself that we got a long ways to go, but we have the guys who are willing to put in the work to get us there.
All right. Well, Coach, thanks for taking time to come up and visit with us, and let's go get our first win on Tuesday night.
Yeah, for sure, Trent.
Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. Let's take a break. We'll come back and wrap things up right after this on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
Ben is in a sticky situation.
I got so excited for my fresh-baked Runza cinnamon rolls that I forgot to grab a napkin.
Now you got cinnamon roll fingers, and they're so ooey.
And gooey. I can't grab a spoon to dig into my delicious homemade chili.
Maybe you should call for help?
Oh, I'll call my mom. Oh, I've ruined my phone.
Worth it, though. Come get Runza's homemade chili, fresh-baked cinnamon rolls, and a napkin today. Because from the way we make it to the way it makes you feel, Runza makes it all better.
The following is a presentation of high school basketball from the Hometown Valley Radio Sports Network, KZMC McCook. Listen online at 1021kzmc.com and the 1021 KZMC mobile app. High school basketball is on the air.
Every Tomlin wide open three, rolls around, goes. Every Tomlin catches it in. Back to Webb. Going to take the three. She was hot from there from the corner, and she's got her third one of the ball game. 9 points for Aspen Webb. He's going to pass over to Ruggles. He's going to drive, gets into the short corner, puts the shot up, and it goes.
This is high school basketball. Let's go courtside. Here's Trent Florum.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florum back here with you live from the nest here at Southern Valley, getting ready for the boys' action. Let's bring you the starting lineups. Brought to you tonight by Mark's Pharmacy and Know Your Number. High blood pressure in the United States is a major problem. Only about half of the Americans with high blood pressure have their condition under control. Mark's Pharmacy can help you know your number with a quality blood pressure machine in the home to help get accurate results that are sent directly to your doctor. Contact Mark's Pharmacy to learn more and know your number. Now here are tonight's starting lineups. First of all, for the Southern Valley Eagles, number 1, a 5'10 senior, Raiden Rickert. Number 11, a 6'1 senior, Trenton Shockman. Number 14, a 6'3 junior, Isaac Hamilton. Number 20, a 5'11 junior, Tate Weatherwax. And number 22, a 6'5 senior, Tyler Grove. Head coach is Gerald Utterback for the Eagles with assistant coach Colton Burgesson. And Burgesson, of course, a big time player here for the Eagles. Back in his high school days, he's back here coaching as an assistant coach now. For the Trojans tonight, it's number 11, a 5'11 freshman, Braxton Mitchell. Number 12, a 6' junior, Creighton Ruggles. Number 14, a 5'7 junior, Brady Allmeyer. Number 15, a 5'7 junior, Maverick Webb. And number 20, a 6' junior, Hodge HRaburn. Head coach Clay Shepard, assistant coach Bronson Wood for the Trojans. Both these teams looking for their first win of the season. As I said, the Eagles lost to Minden and Elm Creek. Had a 13-point loss to Elm Creek the other night, and then the Trojans lost to Hitchcock County, a game they should have won. They were up big in that one, ended up losing it by 3, and then lost to Dundee County Stratton on Friday night. So Trojans will go right to left across your radio dial. The Eagles will go left to right. Let's see who they have jumping up here. I believe it'll be Ruggles for the Trojans. It will be. And my guess is it'll be Hamilton for the Eagles. But I don't know. He got an injured shoulder, so we'll see if he does or not. Heard it the other night against Minden. Continued against Elm Creek. They went to the doctor and said, hey, as long as you can handle the pain, you can play. That's what Coach Utterback told me. They told him, and he's going to try to handle the pain. So tough kid out there, Mr. Isaac Hamilton, the 6'3 junior. And it will be Ruggles and Grove jumping it up. So that Ruggles giving up a few inches here. He's 6 foot, Grove 6'5. Get ready to go. The ball's in the air. We're underway. It's going to be picked up by Mitchell. Mitchell back to Ruggles. Ruggles working right side up high. Gets it to Webb. Webb's going to be left all alone. Drives inside. Puts it up and in. Maverick Webb with the first basket of the ball game for the Trojans. Bringing it up is Shockman. He'll cross the timeline. Working against HRaburn. Shockman looking around. Kicks it off to number 20. That's Weatherwax. Skip pass over to Rickert. Rickert 3 from deep, and he banks it in. Banks open here at Southern Valley tonight. It's 3-2. Eagles with the lead. Here's Allmeyer. Allmeyer working against Weatherwax. Drives inside. Gets inside. Kicks it back out. Maverick Webb off to Ruggles. Ruggles thought about the 3. Drives instead. Kicks it off to HRaburn. HRaburn down the lane. Lays it up and in. Hodge HRaburn. The Trojans back on top 4-3. Shockman bringing it up the right side of the floor for the Eagles. Kicks it back up top to Grove. He'll drive against Ruggles down the lane. Blocked by HRaburn, and here comes Allmeyer with that. Allmeyer up ahead to Ruggles. Ruggles has it knocked away, picks it back up. He's going to drive. Gets inside, put it up, can't get it to go. Grove with the rebound. Grove on the left wing, skips it back up to Shockman. Right side it comes to Rickert. Rickert guarded by the freshman Mitchell, kicks it back out to Hamilton. Hamilton with a long 3, in and out, can't get it to go. HRaburn with the rebound, quick outlet to Allmeyer. Allmeyer working down the sidelines, comes back to the middle. Working up top, kicks it off to Webb. Now to Ruggles on the left wing. Ruggles back up top. HRaburn wide open, didn't take the 3. Going to drive, kicks it out to Mitchell. Mitchell back up top to Ruggles. Ruggles working against Grove. Tips it off to Mitchell. Mitchell's going to drive. Gets inside, back out to Ruggles. Wide open 3 from the top. And it's off the front of the rim, won't go. Hamilton with the rebound. Hamilton down the floor. Gets inside, puts a shot up, won't go. Rebound Allmeyer. Allmeyer pushing it up the floor. Skip pass up ahead to HRaburn. HRaburn lays it up and in. 4 points for Hodge HRaburn. The Trojans go up 6-3 over the Eagles. Shockman working against HRaburn. Loses the ball. HRaburn almost got out there. Shockman keeps it. Going to try to work inside. Short corner shot is on the way. Air ball. Rebounded, though, by number 20. That is Weatherwax, and he'll be fouled by number 11, Braxton Mitchell. Mitchell picks up the first foul of the night, and that'll send Weatherwax to the line to shoot 2. Amateur Bar and Grill, Brining Truck and Trailer, Caleb's Custom Harvesting, Cambridge Rehab and Fitness, Community Hospital, Cross Creek Golf Links, Doyle Auto Repair, First Central Bank, bringing you tonight's ball game. Weatherwax, first one, got the shooter's roll, and it's in. 6-4, chance to pull the lead back within 1. Hitchin Hay Public Transit, Hogemeyer Seeds, Troy Wiestat, Honeyman Custom Harvesting, and Corporate Seeds also bringing you the ball game. And Weatherwax misses the second one. Ruggles gets the rebound. Ruggles across the timeline. Going to be picked up by Grove. Goes to the right side. Gets it to Webb. Webb on the wing. Drives inside. Lays a shot up. Won't go. Rebound Grove. Grove bringing it up. Kicks it off to Shockman. Shockman loses the ball. Rayburn with the steal. Out to Mitchell. Mitchell quickly up the floor to Webb. Webb drives inside. Kicks it out to Ruggles. He'll drive in against Grove. Turns in the middle of the lane. Kicks it back out to Rayburn. Rayburn down the right side. Lays it up. He got it, and the basket's good. He'll go to the line. 3-point play coming up for Hodge Rayburn. Rayburn continuing where he left off last Friday night against DCS. He's got 6 here in the opening quarter. MNB Bank, Mark's Pharmacy, and Shirley Case Coffee Shop, Medicine Creek Family Dentistry, Mid-Plains Community College also bringing you tonight's ball game. Rayburn hits the free throw. He's got 7. 7 of the 9 here in the opening period. Hamilton working against Webb. Gets it across the timeline. Hamilton trying to drive down. Goes down the lane. Blocked. We're going to have a foul called. It's going to be on Mitchell with the reach before the block by Rayburn. So Mitchell picks up his second. Let's see if Coach goes to the bench for Sean Pauley or Gavin Gunderson, Braden Miller. Coach Shepard thought maybe he was on the floor, but they say no, he's shooting. Hamilton at the free throw line has not scored yet tonight. His first free throw is on the way and swish. So Mitchell going to stay on the floor with 2 fouls. 9-5 your score. 5:10 left opening period. Hamilton's second one swishes them both. Hamilton has 2. 9-6 your score. 3-point lead for the Trojans. Ruggles kicks it off to Mitchell. Back up top to Rayburn. Rayburn's had the hot hand down the left side. Drives inside. Makes a move around Grove, and what a move by Hodge Rayburn. Wow. 9 points for Rayburn. Up the floor it comes. This is Weatherwax with it. Working inside against Mitchell. Gets down low. Turns. Trying to find somebody. Kicks it back out to Grove. Grove top of the key guarded by Ruggles. He'll try to drive. Get away with a little push off. Shoots the air ball. And the rebound is by Weatherwax. He'll go straight up. Misses the shot. Ruggles skies up. Pulls down the rebound. Here come the Trojans on the run. Ruggles, bounce pass down to Webb. Back out. Allmeyer wide open 3. Got it. Brady Allmeyer with his first basket of the night. 14-6, 8-point lead for the Trojans. 4:23 left here in the opening period. Both teams looking for their first win of the season. Weatherwax kicks it off to Rickert. Back up top it comes to Hamilton, guarded by Webb. Back up, down low to Weatherwax. Weatherwax back up top to number 11. That's Shockman. Shockman inside and throws it away. It's stolen by Allmeyer. Allmeyer has it knocked away from behind. It goes out of bounds into the Southern Valley bench. And it'll be Trojan basketball right there. Coach Gerald Utterback wants a timeout. Let's take one with them. 4:01 left here in the first half. It's 14-6 Trojans. Back after this on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
MNB, that means a different MNB.
Hey Bison fans, show your school spirit and support McCook Public Schools with an MNB Bison debit card. Every time you sign with the Bison debit card, MNB will donate to McCook Public Schools on your behalf. Make a difference for your school and put the Bison debit card in your wallet today. Call, click, or stop by your local MNB to learn more. MNB Bank, member FDIC.
MNB, that means a different MNB.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trip Thorne back there with you. Live from the nest here. Southern Valley Trojans with a 14-6 lead. Just went under the halfway mark. Gone in the first period. Ruggles, top of the key. Down the right side of the lane. Working against Grove. Draws a foul on Grove. That'll be his first. Team's first also. Up their second. Missed who the first one was on. Oh, that's Grove's second, actually. And he'll go to the bench, and in comes number 45, Peyton Schreiner, a 6-foot senior. They get it in. Ruggles right underneath the basket, puts it up and in. His first basket of the night. Trojans go up 16-6. Here's Shockman working on the right wing against Ruggles. Gets it off to Rickert. His long 3, and it goes off the rim. Won't go. Rayburn with the rebound. Quickly up the floor to Allmeyer. Allmeyer down the corner to Webb. He'll take the 3. He's wide open, and he can't get it to go. Rebound Shockman. Just one off the front of the rim right there. Shockman, top of the key. He's going to take the NBA 3. Buries it. Trent Shockman with his First basket of the night makes it 16-9, 7-point lead for the Trojans. Allmeyer to Webb here on the left side. Back up top it goes to Rayburn. Rayburn off to Ruggles. Ruggles working against Schreiner, gets inside, puts it up and in, and he's going to be fouled. He'll go to the line for a 3-point play. Ruggles with a strong move right there and a strong finish. Put the basket in. 18-9 Trojans. Chance to extend the lead to 10. Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union, Pinpoint Communications, River Valley Services, Samway Floor Covering and Furniture, Taco John's, Tri-Valley Health Systems, Viera Wireless, Waypoint Bank of Cambridge, Webb's Oilfield Service, Western Select Genetics, Lance Shiflett, Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, bringing you tonight's ball game. Rayburn misses it. Braden Miller got the rebound. He's checked into the ball game. Back to Ruggles. He turns, shoots, scores. Ruggles with 6 for the Trojans. 2:59 left here in the first. It's 20-9. Number 15 in the ball game, that's Jace Hammond for the Eagles. He works the right side, gets it to Rickert. Back up top, looking inside. This is Schreiner working against Braden Miller. Shoots and can't get the shot to go. Miller pulls down the rebound. Miller out to Allmeyer on the outlet. Allmeyer brings it across the timeline, left side of the floor. Allmeyer back to Ruggles, top of the key. They're backing off. He should have taken that 3. Back up top, it comes Rayburn. Rayburn back to Ruggles on the right wing. He'll take the 3 now and can't get it to go. Ball will go out of bounds. Oh, a great save by Allmeyer into the hands of Ruggles. Ruggles drives inside again. He's fouled. He's going to go to the free throw line. Shooting 2. Great play by Brady Allmeyer on the save right there. Foul is on Schreiner. His first. Ruggles has just got to catch the ball and shoot. He's thinking too much. Coming up just a little bit short. Getting that groove. Hey, Creighton. First free throw missed. Ruggles 0 for 2 on the night from the charity stripe. Got one more coming up, though. 20-9. Trojans up by 11. Chance to make it 12 here. Second free throw is a swish. Caught and shot right there. Caught it and shot it. Didn't think about it. Shockman across the timeline. Working top of the key against Rayburn. Gets it off to number 15, Hammond. He throws over to Hamilton. And we got a foul here by the Trojans. Foul's on number 15, Maverick Webb, his first. Team's third. Southern Valley has 4. Trojans have 3. 2:08 left here in the first half. Here's Shockman with it on the inbounds. Working against Rayburn. Comes down the right side. Rayburn, good D. Kicks it off to Hammond. Hammond down the lane. Back out to Shockman. Shockman drives, gets the middle lane, turns, spins, shoots, and can't get the shot to go. Air ball rebounded by Ruggles. Quickly up the floor, they find Webb. Webb lobs it inside. Braden Miller wide open, puts it up and in. Great pass from Webb, and Miller running the floor like a pro right there. Makes it 23-9. Here's Hammond with it. Hammond back up top to Rickert. Loses the ball, almost picked away by Allmeyer. Rickert looking inside. Miller knocks it away. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Eagles. Great hands by Braden Miller. Rickert to inbound it here for the Eagles underneath their own basket. Closer to the sideline here on the baseline. Straight line across the free throw lane. They're trying to get somebody. Rickert throws it up. It's going to go in the backcourt. Schreiner's going to be able to run it down. He traveled. Oh, and he didn't think it. He forgot that he could go in the backcourt, and then he traveled with it. Forgot to dribble the ball. And Coach Utterback says, what the heck were we doing? He's going to call a timeout. That's a good teaching moment for some of the younger guys. So take a timeout. 23-9, minute 30 left here in the first quarter. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
There are many reasons why people bank at First Central Bank. It could be because of our First Link online banking, the variety of accounts we offer, or it's the hometown service you get from us at First Central Bank. Come by and discover why so many trust First Central Bank as their financial partner. First Central Bank, member FDIC.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader is the HFRSN.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florin back here with you, live from the Nest in Southern Valley High School. As we get ready to go here, the Trojans having the ball underneath their own basket. Webb to inbound it on sideline to sideline across the blocks. Ruggles gets the inbounds play. Going to drive down there inside against Schreiner. Drives up, puts it up, and missed the shot. Oh, he's going to hate that. Schreiner with the rebound. Up the floor it comes. Schockman working against Allmeyer. Tries to drive inside. Gets triple team. Now finds Schreiner standing wide open underneath, and he put it up and in. Peyton Schreiner, first basket of the night for him. This is Allmeyer with it. Gets it off to HRaburn. He'll drive inside. Lays it up. Can't get this one to go. Braden Miller with the rebound. Loses it out of bounds. And it'll be Eagle basketball. Here's Schockman with it off to Rickert. Rickert drives inside, blocked by, that was Hamilton, and I think Braden Miller's going to get called for foul, and he looks, no, I didn't do that. Foul is on Miller. It'll be his first. Team's fourth. Both teams with fourths will shoot free throws the last 44 seconds here of this opening quarter. Hamilton at the free throw line, perfect 2 of 2 so far tonight, and he misses that one. Hey, I want to give a shout out to Kevin Martin. He had this surgery today, so Kevin, hope you're healing up. Hope everything went well. Prayers for a speedy recovery, Benny. Hamilton, the second one goes in. Hamilton with 3 points, all from the charity stripe. 40 seconds left here in the first quarter. Trojans up 23-12. Webb to Ruggles. Free throw line. Down the right side he goes. Nobody stops him. He lays it up and in. Wide open was Creighton Ruggles. He's got 9. Hamilton knocked away by Ruggles. He's picked up by number 10. That's Jacob Rice into the ball game. Now off to number 20, Weatherwax. Back up top, Rickert. Takes an NBA-style 3 off the back rim. Can't get it to go. Miller with the rebound. Cooked up the floor. Allmeyer looking down floor. He finds Ruggles. Ruggles fouled. Basket doesn't go, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2. And this is going to be on number 15, I believe, Jace Hammond. And Hammond does pick up his first foul. So 2 free throws for Ruggles. On the night, he's 1 of 3. Made his last one, though. He's 1 in a row, and he misses that one. Creighton, really good free throw shooter last year. He's kind of struggled from the line this year. Gavin Gunderson checking into the ballgame. He'll come in for HRaburn. And Sean Polly's going to check in here for Creighton Ruggles if he makes this free throw. Ruggles free throw, in and out, can't get it to go. They're there, just not falling. Hammond with the rebound. Kicks it off. This is number 10 with it. That is Rice. 3 on the way, won't go. Allmeyer with the rebound. Gray tries to throw it up the floor, and somehow it got to Maverick Webb. He puts a 3 up and just misses. 25-12. It's all Trojans here in the opening quarter. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Cope Family Dentistry is now Medicine Creek Family Dentistry. Call Medicine Creek Family Dentistry in Cambridge to book appointments with Dr. Dean Cope or Dr. Lindsay White. Medicine Creek Family Dentistry is still in the same location, same kind and caring faces, and same great quality service. Their phone number is the same too, 308-697-3736. That's 308-697-3736. Cope Family Dentistry is now Medicine Creek Family Dentistry in Cambridge.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader is the HFRSN.
Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florham back here with you, live from the Nest in Southern Valley. One of my favorite places to broadcast from, and not just because their PA guy said I was a legend. He's a good guy. I like him. One of the best PA guys around the area. And he does a great job. Trojans up 25-12 after the opening period. Southern Valley will have the ball to start the second half. They will have Rickert, Schockman, Grove, Weatherwax, and Hamilton out there. Their starters back out. Trojans counter with Miller, Ruggles, HRaburn, Webb, and Allmeyer. So Mitchell's going to stay on the bench with his 2 fouls here. As we start the second period. It's Grove working against Ruggles. Loses the ball. It's into the hands of HRaburn. Great play by Ruggles there. HRaburn driving inside. Puts a shot up and in. Tough shot by Rayburn. He went right through Shockman and put it in. Here's Shockman working against Rayburn. Comes to the right side. This is Weatherwax on the wing. Looking back up top for Riker. Can't find him. Goes inside. Kicks it back out to Grove on the wing. Grove gets in the middle of the lane. Puts a shot up. It's off the back of the rim. Won't go. Rebound comes down. It's picked up by Rayburn. Rayburn out to Ruggles. Trojans will slow it down. Set up their offense. Here's Allmeyer for three from the wing. Buries it. Brady Allmeyer wide open three. He's got 6. 30-12 now. Trojans by 18. Just started the second quarter, excuse me. Here's Grove. Top of the key, working against Ruggles. Kicks it off to Reichert. Reichert kicks it back out to Shockman here on the right wing. Going to try to drive, working against Rayburn. Elbow shots on the way, off the back of the rim, won't go. Ruggles with the rebound. Kicks it up to Webb. He drives inside, and Grove swats it. Webb should have pulled up in the short quarter, just taking the jumper, trying to do the layup. And Mr. Grove says, nah, not today, young man. The 6'5" guy over the 5'7" guy swatted him home. Here's Ruggles with it. Inside working against Grove. Spin move. Kicks it out. Oh, they're going to call it travel. Ruggles didn't think he did. Coach Shepard said, yeah, he might have. 6:43 left here in the first half. 30-12 Trojans. Eagles with the ball coming left to right. Shockman working against Rayburn. Trying to drive, gets down the middle of the lane, lays it up, and tough shot won't go. Rebound by Weatherwax, and he's been tough in there, and he misses the shot, but he's fouled. I believe this is on Miller. It'll be his second. Yep, it is on Miller, his second, and Weatherwax will go to the line to shoot 2. He's 1 of 2 on the night so far. Amateur Bar and Grill, Brandon Truck and Trailer, Caleb's Custom Farming, Cambridge Rehab and Fitness, Community Hospital, Cross Creek, Golf Links, and Doyle Auto Repair. Weatherwax hits the first one. He's got 2. Chance to cut the lead now. 30-13, your score. Trojans ahead. Weatherwax hits the second one. 3 of 4 from the charity stripe. All 3 of his points from there. Webb dribbles down, hands it off to Allmeyer on the right wing. He's going to take a long 3. A little bit off, too hard, and it's off the back of the rim, and Reichert picks it up. Coming down the floor, he throws to Shockman, almost loses it out of bounds, and now he does. Tried to dribble behind his back, hit the back of his heel, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Trojan basketball. Move Maverick Webb to the point guard here in place of Ruggles in this second period. Ruggles goes into the free throw line. Back out top, Allmeyer. Back up top to Webb. Left side it goes Rayburn. Back up top to Webb. Back to Rayburn on the left. Three-pointer on the way. It's off the back rim. Won't go. Allmeyer rebounds it. Looks inside for Miller. Stolen away by Weatherwax. Nice hands there by Tate Weatherwax. Grove down the floor looking for Reichert. He'll put the shot up and in. Reichert's got 5 to lead the Eagles now. Webb up ahead to Allmeyer. Wide open 3. They leave him alone, and you cannot do that because he will do nothing but net like he just did there. 9 points now for Brady Allmeyer. Makes it 33-16. 17-point lead for the Trojans. Here's Hamilton getting inside. Working, shoots. Can't get the shot to go. Ball's tipped around. Hamilton had it and then lost it. It's picked up by Reichert. He'll put a little floater up off the back rim. Won't go. Rebound Allmeyer. Allmeyer, wow, got grabbed and thrown around by Hamilton, but nothing called. Here's Ruggles with the wide open 3 off the back of the rim. Can't get it to go. Grove. Better shot, though. He just caught and shot. Here's Shockman for 3. It's off the mark. Can't get it to go. And a rebound by Ruggles. And he comes down. 3-on-3 break. Ruggles driving inside. Going to get in against Grove. Turns. Kicks it back up top to Allmeyer. Wide open 3. Missed that one. Rebound comes down to Weatherwax. Allmeyer just hustled that one just a little bit. This one under the 5-minute mark. Left here in the first half. And a steal here by Rayburn as Hamilton tried to go inside. Rayburn drives. Can't get the shot to go. Trojan fans wanted a foul. They're not going to get it. Weatherwax with the rebound. And now Southern Valley fans want a foul. Rayburn knocked over Reichert, but they're not going to get theirs either. Reichert on the left wing. Working inside, and Allmeyer kicks it away. Try to get it into Grove. 33-16, 4:29 left here in the first half. Trojans with the lead. Reichert gets it into Grove. Grove with the long 3. It's off the front of the rim. Won't go. Allmeyer chases down the rebound. Allmeyer quickly up the floor. Looking over. Finds Miller. Now back to Ruggles in the corner. Ruggles back up top. Allmeyer. Allmeyer back up to Ruggles on the free throw lane. Drives down inside against Grove. Puts a shot up. Won't go. And Grove gets the rebound. Ruggles should have went all the way to the hoop right there and laid it in left-handed. Here's Shockman getting inside. Knocked away by Allmeyer. And now Miller has the steal. Up ahead to Ruggles. He'll lay this one up left-handed. Missed again. Ruggles don't miss them very often. Here's Grove. Inside, it's knocked away. Webb, and now we're going to have a foul by Hamilton. He just grabbed Webb right there. That could almost be an intentional foul. Coach Shepard talking to Creighton Ruggles on, hey, you're all right. Just settle down. Just play. He won't miss many wide-open layups like that. And he wasn't exactly wide open, but Webb up ahead to Allmeyer on the wing. Back up top to Webb. Left side it comes Rayburn. Wide open three from Rayburn. He misses it. And follow your shot, son. He was heading down the floor. If he had followed his shot to the corner, he has the rebound. Nobody was there, and it goes out of bounds. It's Trojan basketball. Coach Shepard probably going to tell Mr. Rayburn follow that shot. Timeout on the floor. Trojans are taking it. 33-16. They're up by 17. 3:35 left first half. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Breakfast is just better when you choose Taco John's in McCook. Enjoy Mexican donut bites or a churro with delicious hot coffee. Taco John's has the best burritos, the scrambler, meat potato, or even spicy chorizo. And you can get potato olays any time of day. So enjoy them in a scrambler bowl. Get them individually or in a combo. But make your next breakfast stop Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better. Taco John's, West 8th and B in McCook.
Local sports on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Thorne back here with you. We're live from the Nest in Southern Valley. Trojans lead at 33-16. They've outscored the Eagles here 8-4 in the second. Both teams struggling a little bit here in the second quarter. Here's Grove. Takes a hand off to Reichert. Turns, shoots from the free throw line. Ball won't go in, and Miller gets the rebound. Out to Ruggles on the outlet. Ruggles down the right side. Turns, kicks it back out to Allmeyer. He'll drive inside. Kicks it back to Ruggles, and Ruggles loses it. Weatherwax picks it up. Off to Grove. And here's Hamilton for three from a long ways out, and he buries it. His first field goal tonight. He's got 6. 33-19, cuts the lead down to 14. Rayburn. Right side, it goes to Allmeyer. Back to Rayburn. Hands it off to Webb. Webb, top of the key. Goes right side to Allmeyer. Back to Webb. Left side, Rayburn. Back to Webb. Inside to Ruggles. Ruggles out to Allmeyer. Wide open three. In and out. Can't get it to go. Miller had the rebound and keeps it. Webb down inside. It goes to Rayburn. Working in against Grove. Puts a shot up and in. Hodge. Rayburn's having a night. He's got 13. Here's Reichert. Top of the key. Working for Southern Valley. Left side, it goes to Grove. Grove working against Ruggles. Trying to work the him. Tries to go left side. Picks it out to number 15. That's Hammond, who's in the ball game. Out to Reichert. Now Weatherwax working against Miller. And Miller almost had to steal. Weatherwax skipping around. Kicks it back up top to Hammond. There's Reichert with it. Left side it goes to Grove. 3 on the way at the end of the shot clock. And Rayburn can't hang on to the rebound. It's picked up by Hammond. Now it's on the floor. We're going to have a jump ball. And it'll belong to the Trojans. The minute 54 left in the first half. The Trojans lead at 35-19. Checking in for the Eagles will be number 41, Jackson Adam, 6'1" sophomore. Grove will go out of the ball game. Also coming in is number 10, Jacob Rice. He comes in for Tate Weatherwax. 1 minute, 54 seconds left in the first half. Trojans with a 16-point lead. Allmeyer to Webb. Inside it goes. That's Ruggles. Back out to Rayburn. Back up to Webb. Wide open three. Maverick Webb in and out. Can't get it to go. Allmeyer gets the rebound. Throws it back into Ruggles. Ruggles spin move. Shoots and scores. And I don't know what they called there. Traveling, I guess. I thought he was going to get the end one. We're going to call it traveling on Ruggles. Here comes Reichert. Working up the floor. Just to the elbow. Working against Allmeyer. Allmeyer steals it away from him. Kicks it back out to Webb. Webb cooking up the floor. Looking for Rayburn. Rayburn, shot fake, moves inside, gets it back out to Webb, wide open. Allmeyer didn't take the three, skip past Rayburn. He'll take the three out of the corner. It's short, and the rebound comes down, and it's picked up by Braden Miller. Back to Rayburn, back up top to Miller. Left side it comes Allmeyer. Allmeyer on the left wing, back up top to Webb. Inside it goes Ruggles. Shot out of the middle of the lane, off the back of the rim, won't go. And they're going to have a foul on Ruggles on the rebound. Ruggles' first foul of the night. Second team foul by the Trojans here in the second quarter. The Eagles have just one. Pretty clean second quarter by both these teams. Reichert bringing it up for Southern Valley. 1:03 left here in the first half. There's a turnaround jumper by Rice, an air ball picked up by Rayburn. Rayburn quickly up the floor. Eagles get back, though. So down Webb, back up to Allmeyer. Now Ruggles, top of the key. Skip past Webb in the corner, back to Allmeyer inside to Miller. Miller loses the ball. Ruggles has it now in the middle of the lane. Back out to Webb. Webb back up top to Allmeyer. 19 on the shot clock. 38 on the game clock. Webb's going to dribble all the way to the left side. Comes inside to Allmeyer at the free throw line. Turnaround jumper's on the way. Got it. Allmeyer from the free throw line. His first two of the ball game. He's got 11 points. Here comes Hamilton with 23 seconds left. Shot clock's off. Hamilton on the right wing. And he's blocked by Webb. Gets his own ball back. He's going to dribble down to the corner. Trying to work against Webb. Gets it back up top to Hammond. And they work around. Hamilton's got it working against Webb. Tries to put a shot up. Tried to draw a foul. And it goes out of bounds. So it'll be Trojan basketball. He was trying to draw a foul against Webb, who was all over him. And number 11 comes in. Trent Schockman. Reichert will go out. 4 seconds left here in the first half. And Webb going to get it into Ruggles. Ruggles driving down. Puts a short corner shot up. It rolls off the rim and won't go. 37-19. Trojans lead it at halftime. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here with your HRaburn Seeds halftime show. We'll have Coach Kaylin Hollander joining us right after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Samway floor covering and furniture.
So literally Christmas is right around the corner. That means time's running out. But you want Christmas gifts that make sense. Something that will last. Something that has meaning. Something big. And something with 12 months no interest financing. Sectionals, manual or full power, even with power headrests. Lazy boys, sofas, and love seats. And of course massage chairs. Sale prices in every department. And yes, 12 months no interest financing. Only at Samway's.
You'll love this store.
When you open your account with Midwest Liberty, you become a member and owner of the credit union. At Midwest Liberty, we believe in you. We are committed to giving you the best banking experience and have consistently great rates that improve your financial well-being. We have an unwavering dedication to do what's best for our members. We believe in sharing success, and as a not-for-profit credit union, we can give more back to our members and community. At Midwest Liberty, we're more than just a credit union. We're where you belong.
Hello, farmers. If you're interested in trying a biological product on your farm but aren't sure where to start or what product is right for you, give Caleb Nutt a call. Caleb is your local Myco Gold and Genesis Ag representative. With a diverse lineup of products that can be applied on the seed, in furrow, with starter fertilizer as well as foliar, you can be sure that they have a product that's right for you. To get started, call Caleb Nutt today. 308-367-6457. That's 308-367-6457.
Farmers National Company is your premier partner in helping you buy or sell land. Whether it's a traditional listing, a live or online auction, simulcast events, and sealed bid offerings, Farmers National Company has you covered. Proudly employee-owned and dedicated to helping you succeed. Choose Farmers National Company for agricultural, residential, and commercial real estate. Call Agent Lori Harding at Farmers National Company today at 308-660-1861. That's 660-1861. Farmers National Company, Lori Harding Real Estate Sales.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florin back here with you live from the nest at Southern Valley as we are at the boys' halftime here at the HRaburn Seeds halftime show. And it is 37-19. The Trojans lead the Eagles. And as I said, I'm Trent Florman. I'm joined now by Cambridge Trojan head coach Caitlin Hollander, and coach, probably the roughest night of the year so far.
Oh yeah, it was super rough. Not what I expected at all.
Yeah. Too much thrown over the top early, and I saw you jumping up and down, yelling about it.
Yes.
When you play a team like Southern Valley, who's so fast, and you got the 100-yard dash champion Addie Hunt playing out there. You've got Breckenham, who's fast. Then you got Tori Bowes and Bryn Bailey, who are both really tall. You can't throw over the top of a team like that.
No, and we talked about that in practice yesterday. We also kind of got thrown with a loop today. Got the news that Brooklyn is sick with mono. Found that out right after my junior high game. So that was kind of throwing us in a loop, so we had to make some adjustments on that too. And I just feel like, we came out and we weren't quite ready.
Yeah, yep. And sometimes, when you're dealing with 17, 16, 17, 18-year-old kids, the loss of a player, at a last second, can kind of mess with your mind a little bit.
It can totally mess with your mind, and then on top of that, it's hard to face adversity, and, we've been struggling the last two games. We haven't got a W, and, we haven't made very many buckets. Still struggling to get that ball in the hoop. We've seen a ton of adversity. Hopefully we can figure it out and come out on Friday.
MWebb shot the ball pretty well for her. Once she got going, 11 points for her.
Yeah.
I know a season high for sure.
Yes.
Maybe a career high for her.
It might be a career high.
So, so she played well. You just got to get more people, and she's finally starting to shoot the ball, and that's what you need to happen.
Yes.
You need your shooters to shoot.
And I feel like a lot of our girls don't have the confidence yet to shoot, or have the confidence that I want the ball in her hand yet. And we are young, and I keep telling myself, they're young, and it's only going to get better. We're going to have these big bumps right now. I'm going to say this is a huge learning from us. I'm hoping after this game we make some adjustments, we come out and practice hard, and we get some confidence in our shooting. That's our biggest thing. I just feel like we don't have any confidence when we go step on the court right now.
And one of your better shooters, and I don't think that she has enough confidence in herself, probably, I would just love to see her try to take over a game, and that's Mallory Spring.
I totally agree.
When she was a freshman, she shot all the time. Last year, she shot a lot. This year, she's just not really looking to shoot.
Yes,
and I
think some of that is because she's playing a little bit more of a different role, going inside a little bit more. But I had her pop out tonight. Pop out and play a little bit more of a guard, and I just feel like she was very frustrated with herself, and she had no confidence, and she is such a good player. She has no idea. She hasn't even unraveled what she's capable of.
Oh, yeah, no, I agree with that.
And I feel like that's most of the team. Same with Aspen.
Her freshman year last year, she scored over 20 points a couple of times. And I don't think that's the best she can do.
No.
I think she's still got the potential to be so much more. And you see that not only with her shooting, but the ball handling.
Yes.
She's a great ball handler. She needs to be,
Yes, and I don't know how many times she would just hold the ball. I'm like, go, dribble, you can do it.
Yes. And you tell her I'm challenging her to take over the game on Friday night.
I will tell her that.
Because I see it on the, we've seen it in the past.
Yes.
We know it's there. Yes. She needs to know it.
Yes, I totally agree.
Defensively, I didn't think you guys played horrible, but you're playing the team that was red hot from the three-point line.
Oh, my gosh,
5
yes.
3-pointers in the first quarter.
Yes.
I think they had 14 overall. Sometimes when you have a team like that, it's just tough to play.
It's hard to play, and it's hard whenever they come out and they hit shot after shot after shot after shot, and we can't buy a bucket, or we turn the ball over constantly. And I just feel like they really struggled, and they just kind of, I don't even know the right word. They just kind of drooped down and just kind of I don't know if I can do this.
No, I agree. You see it from up here. You see the same thing that you're seeing, and you're so much better than what they're playing right now. It's so much better, I think, what they think.
It's all here. It's all in there. It's all mental. And like I told them in the locker room, I go, girls, we are so much better than this. You are better players than what you guys are giving yourself credit.
Lauren Carpenter told me the same thing in volleyball at the start of the season. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden, a spark lit under them, and they went on a big run. They make it to state.
Hey, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with taking some tough losses right now to figure out what's going on. And I kept telling them, I was like, girls, we got to stick with it. We got to figure out what works for us. We got to change some stuff, and it will come. It will come.
South Loop comes to town on Friday. A very winnable game for you guys if you come out and play. Talk to us about South Loop.
They've been kind of struggling the last 2 years, and I feel like this could be a big confidence booster for us if we can just come out and do the little things and just have confidence in ourselves, being able to dribble the ball, shoot the ball, pass the ball, and not worry about what else is going on or what they're doing. I feel like once we figure out how to relax and just go play our game and play together, that chemistry will come.
Yep. Well, Coach, thanks for coming out and visiting. Put this game behind you. It's over in Denwood.
It's done.
Let's go get our first win of the season Friday
Sounds
night.
like a good idea to me.
Cambridge Trojan head coach Kaylin Hollander. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here with the stats from the boys' game right after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Honeyman Custom Chopping does more than just silage work, such as chopping, bagging, and packing. They do that very well, but Honeyman also specializes in swathing, merging, manure hauling, and grain hauling. Call Honeyman Custom Chopping today for a conversation about pricing and availability for your operation. Call 737-9159. That's 308-737-9159. And see their Facebook page to see some of their work. Honeyman Custom Chopping of Indianola, 308-737-9159.
Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florham back here with you. Let's give you the stats for this ball game. The Trojans up 37-19. First of all, for the Eagles, Raiden Reichert with 5 points. Trenton Shockman with 3. Isaac Hamilton with 6. He's 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Tate Weatherwax with 3. He's 3 of 4 from the for the free throw line tonight. And Peyton Schreiner with 2 points for the Trojans. 6 of 8 from the charity stripe. They went 75%. Foul-wise, you have Isaac Hamilton, Jace Hammond, and Peyton Schreiner with 1. Tyler Grove with 2 for the Eagles. For the Trojans tonight, it was Creighton Ruggles with 9. He's 1 of 5 from the free throw line. Brady Allmeyer, with 11. Maverick Webb with 2. HRaburn with 13. He's 1 of 1 from the free throw line. And Braden Miller with 2 for the Trojans. Trojans go 2 of 6 from the charity stripe in the first half. 33%. Give you the fouls here in a minute. This is Shockman with it to start it for the Eagles here in the second half. Grove working against Ruggles. Stops at the free throw line. Kicks it back out to Stockman and throws it over top of Reichert, but Hamilton's able to run it down. Working against Webb. Drives inside, falls to the floor, and we got a travel against the Eagles, and Hamilton wanted a foul there on Webb. Not going to get it. Foul-wise for the Trojans in the first half, Ruggles, Webb both have 1. Miller and Mitchell both have 2 for the Trojans. Starters back out there for the Trojans. Here's Allmeyer with it. Left wing back to Webb. Back to Allmeyer on the left wing. 3 on the way. Looks good. It's off the back of the rim, though. Webb fights for it. Can't get the rebound. And Rayburn's going to pull it down. HRaburn inside. Puts a shot up off the glass. Won't go. Rebound by Tyler Grove. One of a rare miss there for Rayburn tonight. And down the floor comes. This is Weatherwax. Out to Hamilton. 3 from the corner. Buries it. Off balance. 3 for Hamilton. He's got 9 to lead the Eagles. Webb to the right side. Allmeyer back up top to Webb. Left side it goes Mitchell. Mitchell back to Webb. Inside to Ruggles. Ruggles at the free throw line. Turns. Gets it back to Webb. Webb kicks it back out to Mitchell on the left side. Back up to Webb. Inside to Ruggles. Ruggles turns. Inside, nice pass inside to Rayburn. He's blocked from behind by Grove. Then it goes off Hamilton and out of bounds. It'll be Trojan basketball. That was a nice block by Grove because it looked like Rayburn was going to have an easy basket. Webb inbound, a box set from the Trojans underneath their own basket here. Going to get it up top to Rayburn. Rayburn skip pass over to Allmeyer, but skip pass goes to Mike Tomlin. Problem is, Mike Tomlin sitting in the stands. He's a fan tonight. So Hamilton to inbound it, going to get it into Reichert. Reichert going to bring it across the timeline. Playing deny on Hamilton now. This is number 11, Shockman with it. Going to try to drive, gets inside, lays it up and in. He got around Rayburn there, and Shockman has 5. Eagles trying to make a run. They're back within 13 now, 37-24. 4-0 run for them to start the third. Webb up top to Mitchell on the wing. Back up top to Webb. Inside to Ruggles at the free throw line. Back to Webb. Webb back to Mitchell. Mitchell needs to look to shoot. He's not even looking at the rim. Allmeyer back to Webb up top inside to Ruggles. He'll go down inside, turns, kicks it back to Webb. Wide open three. Maverick Webb drills the three. He's got 5 for the Trojans. Trojans get on the board here in the third. Go back up by 16, 40-24. Reichert, right side to Shockman. Thought about the three, doesn't take it. Gets it back off to Grove. Grove working against Ruggles. Drives down the left side of the lane, puts it up and in. And he's going to draw a foul. Nope, they're going to say no basket. It's on the floor. So the basket does not count. Who's the foul on? It is on Creighton Ruggles. Ruggles' second foul of the night. First team foul for the Trojans here in the third. 3 across the block, right in the middle of the lane. Reichert to get it in. Trying to find Grove. Can't do it. They get it in the backside to Weatherwax. He puts a shot up and in. Weatherwax with 5. That's his first field goal tonight for the Eagles. 40-26, 14-point ball game. Trojans with the lead. Ruggles, little floater, rolls and won't go. It fell off the front of the rim. Wow. That bounced all around the rim 2 or 3 times. It wouldn't fall. Hamilton knocked away by Webb. Webb going to outrun him for the ball. Picks it up on the wing, gets it out to Allmeyer. 3 on the way, off the front of the rim, won't go. Mitchell saves it, gets it off to Webb. Webb for 3. Maverick Webb won't get the shot to go. Ruggles will chase down the rebound. Ruggles working inside. Kicks it back out to Rayburn. His 3 blocked. Inside, Mitchell's got to take it up there, kid. Did not do it. Now Allmeyer's got it. Mitchell's got to go right to the basket there. Webb for 3, can't get it to go. Mitchell fights for the rebound. We're going to have a foul called on Mitchell. That's his third. Timeout by the Trojans. We'll take one with them. 40-26. The Trojans are up by 14 here in the third. 4:56 left in the third. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Walk these fields for 85 years. Grow deeper roots here. Know what thrives here. Bring in world-class genetics and innovative traits like Chrome Triple Stack corn hybrids and Enlist E3 soybeans. Refine it through pure local know-how and expertise. Do all of that, and the only thing left is the right seed. HRaburn. Learn more at therightseed.com.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Lauren back with you. Southern Valley basketball. Going right to left. They got to go length of the floor here. Inbound in at Reichert. Gets it into Shockman. Full court press coming from the Trojans now. Shockman had to Reichert. Now back to Shockman. He's bringing it up the floor. Going to drive inside, and he's fouled by Mitchell. And that'll be the 4th on Mitchell. Braden Miller will check into the ball game, and Miller had a good first half. So the freshman's going to go to the bench. He'll be there for the rest of the third quarter, I'm sure. Shockman at the free throw line. On the night, he has not shot one. He hits the first one. 6 points for Shockman. Cuts the lead down to 13. And he can make it 12, which should be the closest the Eagles have been for a long time. Since early in the second quarter. And Shockman misses the second one. Rayburn got the rebounds knocked away by Shockman. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Trojans. 40-27. Trojans by 13. 4:45 left here in the third. Rayburn back up top to Webb. Right side it comes Allmeyer. Back to Webb. Back to Allmeyer. Downside. Braden Miller is going to try to drive, and he travels. And Coach Shepard saying, don't dribble, just turn and shoot. He had the easy short corner shot. He was wide open. And here's Grove with it. Kicks it off to Shockman. Off the right side on the wing, guarded by Rayburn. Back up top it comes to Reichert. Down to Grove. Guarded by Ruggles. Tries to drive. Gets along the baseline. Puts a shot up. It falls. Grove's first basket of the night. Cuts the lead to 11. Trojans have been outscored 10-3 here in the third. Webb off to Rayburn. Back to Webb. Left side it goes Allmeyer. Back up to Webb. Back to Allmeyer on the wing. Back up top to Webb. Webb inside to Ruggles. Ruggles working against Grove, and he's going to get called for a travel. And Ruggles is asking why it was a travel. I thought pretty good move, but Referee doesn't agree with either one of us. Here's Shockman on the right side, up high. Kicks up top to Grove at the top of the key, working against Ruggles. He had a couple of successful drives here in the second half. Grove trying to go past Ruggles, drives inside of Rayburn. They're going to call a jump ball. Great play from Hodge. Rayburn from behind. It's Trojan basketball. Webb's going to let it roll up now. Picks it up. Gets it off to Rayburn on the left wing. Back up top to Webb. Right side, Allmeyer. Back to Webb. Left side, Rayburn. Back to Webb. Back to Rayburn. Up top to Webb. Right side, Allmeyer. Back to Webb. Now Rayburn. Webb. Back to Allmeyer. Or to Rayburn, excuse me. Back up top to Webb. Inside Ruggles. Ruggles turns. Kicks it back out to Rayburn. Wide open three on the way. Got it. Hodge Rayburn, 16 points, a season high, perhaps a career high. I don't know. I think it is. Here comes Reichert, going to be picked up by Allmeyer. Goes down the corner to Hamilton. Hamilton, and he's going to be fouled by Webb. Webb's second foul of the night. So Hamilton will go to the free throw line to shoot three. Trojans up by 14. Webb can take it down, or excuse me, Hamilton can take it down to 11 with the free throws here. He's 3 of 4 on the night. First one on the way. He misses it. Kitchen Hay Public Transit, Homemeyer Seeds, Troy Westaff, Heinemann Custom Harvesting, Corporate Seeds, MNB Bank bringing you the ball game. Hamilton hits the second one. He's the first one to double digits for the Eagles. Weather Wax goes out. Hammond comes in for Southern Valley. Mark's Pharmacy, Shirley Case Coffee Shop, Medicine Creek Family Dentistry, Mid-Plains Community College, Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union also sponsors. Hamilton goes 2 of 3. He's got 11 points, and it's a 12-point ball game now. The closest Eagles have been since early in the second quarter. 43-31 Trojans. Allmeyer up top. Right side Rayburn. Back to Allmeyer. Left side Webb. Back up top. Allmeyer inside to Ruggles. Ruggles turns, kicks it back out to Allmeyer. Now Rayburn, back to Allmeyer, left side Webb. Inside it goes Miller. Back up top, Allmeyer, wide open three. Can't get it to go, and the rebound comes down. Braden Miller had it. It's on the floor now, and it's picked up by Grove, and Grove's going to be fouled, I believe, by Webb. And it is on Webb, his third. The Eagles have not had a foul called on him here in the third quarter. It's the 5th foul on the Trojans, and Grove goes to the free throw line to shoot 2. First trip to the charity stripe tonight. So that's Webb's third. He's going to have to be careful now. Trojans trying to get in a little bit of foul trouble. Mitchell's got 4. Webb has 3. Grove hits the first one. They've cut the lead down to 11 now. He can do it to make it 10. They've not been this close since first quarter. Grove misses the second one. Rebounds tipped around, and Rayburn runs it down. Ruggles kicks it over to Allmeyer. Allmeyer bringing it up the floor. Off to Rayburn, back to Allmeyer. Down low goes to Miller. Miller off to Ruggles. Ruggles working around, puts a shot at blocked by Grove. Tough to go against a 6'5 guy right there, but Ruggles not backing down from him. Shockman hands it off to Reichert. Reichert almost thrown away by Allmeyer. Drives inside, has it tipped away again, and now we're going to have a foul on Allmeyer. His first, team 6th here in the third period. So Reichert at the free throw line to shoot 2. Chance to cut it down to inside double digits for the first time since early in the first quarter. Trojans went up big early. They've been up by as many as 16. Kind of like the Hitchcock County game the opening night. And Reichert misses the first one. I think the Trojans just need to go back to the run and gun like they started out with. When they slow down and take this offense, try to move it, it's not working so well. And here's a jump ball, and it's going to belong to the Eagles. Nobody boxed out Hammond. Reichert missed the second free throw. So it's still 43-32. Trojans by 11. 2:12 left in the third. Southern Valley with the basketball underneath their own basket off the far side. Box set extended out to the baseline. Reichert trying to inbound it. Gets it into Grove. He drives, shoots, scores. Grove has 5. Somebody lost their man right there, and it's a 9-point ball game now. 43-34. Trojans only 6 points here in the third. Webb on their left wing. Back up top to Allmeyer. Back to Webb. Back to Allmeyer. Inside it goes Ruggles. Driving down against Grove. Kicks it out to Rayburn. Back up top, Allmeyer. Webb inside to Miller. Back up to Allmeyer. 3 on the way. Allmeyer hits the 3. Puts it back to a 12-point game, 46-34. Allmeyer with 14 now. Here's Schockman. Working against Rayburn. Gets a screen from Hammond. Rayburn sets back up, almost got the steal. Hammond's got it now on the wing. Guarded by Miller. Gets it off to Schockman again. Schockman turns, and it's knocked away by Allmeyer from behind. Trojans with the steal. Here comes Allmeyer up the floor. Webb down low. It's out to Rayburn in the corner. 3 on the way. It's off the rim. Won't go. Braden Miller with the rebound. Out to Ruggles. He should have taken that shot. Miller had it wide open under there. Here's Allmeyer with the 3. Can't get it to go. And he goes up and hits the 35-second clock. It'll be out of bounds. And it'll be Eagle basketball. Weatherwax checking back in. Reichert will go to the bench for Southern Valley. 1:01 left here. 46-34 Trojans here in the third. Schockman across the timeline. Going to work against Rayburn. Gets it to Weatherwax. Weatherwax out in the corner. Gets it off to Grove. Grove looking around. Kicks it off to Hamilton, but it's overthrown. But then Weatherwax, or Hamilton's right there. Grove drives, shoots, scores. He's got 7. Here's Allmeyer. Hands it off to Webb. Top of the key with 30 seconds left. Shot clock's at 28, so they'll have to shoot it. Rayburn on the left wing. Back up to Webb. They're going to play for one shot here. Webb's Coach Shepard says told Webb just to hold it. Now he gets it off to Rayburn. Back up to Webb. 18 seconds. Webb going to dribble to the left wing. Inside to Allmeyer at the free throw line. Jumper's on the way, buries it. Allmeyer with 16. Out to Schockman, 4 seconds. 3, 2, and Schockman for 3 at the buzzer. Can't get it to go. Trojans by 12, 48-36 after 3. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here with you the fourth quarter right after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Reclaim your strength with Cambridge Rehab and Fitness. Their goal is to be the best local experts in the field of rehab and fitness that delivers really good results. Everyone is welcome, valued and cared for by Cambridge Rehab and Fitness. Whether you're recovering from an injury, looking to improve your fitness, or wanting to reach new goals, they've got the perfect program. Let their skilled therapists and trainers create personalized plans to support your recovery and boost your fitness all in one place. Call now to schedule an appointment at 697-4211 or stop in to learn more. Cambridge Rehab and Fitness in downtown Cambridge.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florham back here with you live from the Nest at Southern Valley, where the Trojans lead at 48-36 after 3 quarters of play. Eagles outscored them 17-11 there in the third period. And if you're a Trojan fan, you're hoping that's the bad quarter. Trojans have had one of them all 3 games now. You're hoping that's the bad one if you're a Trojan fan right now. So 46-38. Trojans with a 12-point lead going into the fourth quarter. Trojans will have it to start the fourth. Here's Allmeyer from the free throw line. Gets the shooter's roll. No. But a rebound comes down to Maverick Webb. Back out to Allmeyer. Back to Webb in the corner. 3's on the way. Maverick Webb buries the 3. He's got 8 for the Trojans, and they go back up 51-36, up by 15. Here's Hammond with it. Right side, guarded by Rayburn. Gets it off to Weatherwax down in the corner. Guarded by Braden Miller. Gets it off to Reichert. Reichert to Grove. Grove working against Ruggles. On the wing. Skip past to Reichert on the left wing. Guarded by Allmeyer. And hand it off to Hamilton. Hamilton sold away by Webb. Up the floor it comes. Ruggles. Ruggles working inside against Grove. And Weatherwax kicks it back out. Rayburn to Webb. Webb drives inside. Skips out to Allmeyer, but it's tipped away. And it'll stay with the Trojans underneath. They reset the shot clock. I'm not sure they should have. 7:08 left in the ballgame. Trojans up. Ruggles gets the inbound play, and Grove swats it away. Ruggles got him straight up. He's not afraid of anybody. He's taking it straight up at him. That's what he needs to do. Webb to inbound it. Box set for the Trojans. They get it back into Ruggles again. Working against Grove again. This time he just goes over the top of him and scores. Ruggles with 11. Hamilton bringing it up the floor against Webb. Ooh, got away with a push-off right there. Hamilton not liking Webb being all over him like he is. So Hamilton's going to drive inside, working against Rayburn. Misses the shot. Ruggles with the rebound. Quickly up the floor. Webb all alone down the floor. Weatherwax gets back but can't stop him, and Webb's got 10 for the Trojans. 55-36 up by 19. Reichert working on the left side. Going to drive. Gets inside. We're going to have a foul on Allmeyer. It's going to be the second on Allmeyer. Underneath their own basket, Reichert will inbound it. Hamilton's going to go out. Shockman comes in. I think Coach Utterback saw the frustration on Hamilton because Webb has been all over him. Reichert trying to get it into Grove. It's knocked away, and Allmeyer has it. Allmeyer has it knocked away by number 20, Weatherwax. He goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Trojans. (55-36) your score. Trojans up. 6:15 left in the game. Webb off to Allmeyer. Still a lot of time left. Webb down inside to Miller. Back up top. Allmeyer's got it top of the key. Right side. Rayburn. Back to Allmeyer. Back to Webb. Inside Ruggles. Working against Grove, and they're going to call a charge against Ruggles. Ruggles third. Half the gym likes it, half the gym hates that call. That's the way it is every time there's a charge. Shockman off to Reichert, left side, 3 on the way. Reichert can't get it to go. Webb with the rebound. Knocked to the floor, and we're going to have a foul against Southern Valley. I believe this is on Hammond. And it is. Hammond picks up his second foul of the ball game. First team foul. 2 on the Trojans here in the third. 1 against the Southern Valley Eagles. Allmeyer will walk it up the floor. No hurry here. 30 seconds left on the shot clock, so no, a lot of time. Here's Rayburn for 3. Buries it. Hodge Rayburn, definitely a career high now with 19 points. 58-36, Trojans by 22. Here's Grove. Wearing number 22, drives inside, shots up, won't go. Miller tips the rebound away, but it's picked up by Hammond. Out to Shockman, now to Grove. Long NBA-style 3 off the front of the rim, won't go. Rayburn gets the rebound. Rayburn pushing it up the floor for the Trojans. Down inside, works his way, misses the shot, but he's fouled. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Who's this one on? Fouls on number 15, Hammond, his third. Rayburn at the free throw line to shoot 2. His first free throws, he misses the first one. Let's thank Pinpoint Communications, River Valley Services, Samway Floor Covering and Furniture, Taco John's, Tri-Valley Health System, Vero Wireless, Waypoint Bank of Cambridge, Webb's Oilfield Service, Western Select Genetics, Lance Shiflett, and Lockenauer Jones Mortuary. 20 points for Hodge Rayburn, a career high, as he makes the second free throw. Here's Shockman with it for the Eagles, left side. Hamilton's back in the ballgame. Shockman drives, shoots, scores. Shockman has 8. 59-38, Trojans by 21. 5 minutes left in the game. Allmeyer, right side to Webb. Back up top, Allmeyer. Left side, Rayburn. Back to Allmeyer. Thought about the 3, doesn't take it. Inside it goes to Ruggles. Ruggles working against Grove down the right side. Nice shot fake and put him up. Got him off the floor, put it up and in. Ruggles for 13. Down the floor, here comes Weatherwax. Inside, fouled by Miller. Braden Miller's going to pick up his third. Trojans up 61-38, 4:40 left here. They've been on a roll. They've got outscored the Eagles 13-2 to start this fourth quarter. 13 foul, third personal foul against Miller. Weatherwax hits the first one. Eagles have been good from the free throw line tonight. Weatherwax is 3 or 4 right now, and a chance for another one. Amateurs Bar and Grill, Branding Truck and Trailer, Caleb's Custom Farming, and Cambridge Rehab and Fitness. And Weatherwax misses the second one. Allmeyer at the rebound. He'll bring it up the floor, right side. Goes left side to Webb. Inside it goes to Ruggles. Ruggles look inside for Braden Miller. Finds him wide open, and Miller scores. 4 points for Braden Miller. 63-39. Here's Shockman for three. Partially blocked by Rayburn. Tipped out, and here comes Allmeyer with it. Allmeyer getting double team. Kicks it off to Webb. Webb going to have Shockman pushing him up the floor. Loses the ball. Picks it back up, and now Hamilton's there. He steals it away from him and calls timeout. Boy, he shouldn't have because he had Shockman down the floor. Timeout by the Eagles. We'll take one with them. 63-39 Trojans. 4:08 left in the game. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Hitch and Hay Public Transit. Hitch and Hay Public Transit. Affordable transportation for everyone.
We're your ride to the doctor, shopping, or work. Just about anywhere. From 8 to 5 Monday through Friday in Southwest Nebraska. We can even get you to Kearney or Grand Island. Call 308-276-2182 the day before to reserve your spot.
Hitch and Hay Public Transit. Hitch and Hay Public Transit.
Your local sports authority is the HFRSN.
With the basketball, bringing it up the floor is Trenton Shockman. Top of the key goes off to Hammond. Back to Grove. Grove trying to drive. Free throw line jumper won't go. Ruggles had the rebound, lost it. And Weatherwax picks it up, puts the shot up, won't go. And now, great play here by the freshman Braxton Mitchell. Now Hamilton steals away but loses it out of bounds. Mitchell back into the ball game. Braden Miller came out. 3:49 left in the game. It's 63-39. Now Eagles are going to press. Ruggles going to bring it up, working against Grove. Top of the key. Off to Rayburn. Top of the key, working against Weatherwax. Now Allmeyer. Back up to Mitchell. Mitchell off to Webb. Back up top is Ruggles. Driving against Grove. Down the left side of the lane. Puts shot up too hard. Won't go. And Grove pulls down the rebound. Up the floor comes Hamilton. Working on the outside. Guarded by Webb. Hamilton drives. Loses the ball. It's picked up by Mitchell. Mitchell quickly up the floor to Webb. Webb looking down the floor. Finds Rayburn. Rayburn with a nice shot. Fake pin. Can't get the shot to go. Gets his own rebound. Puts it up and in. Got robbed on the first one. Says I'll wait around. Get this. 22 points for HRaburn. Here's Shockman. Back up top. Hamilton down the left side of the lane. Nice move. Puts it up and in. Isaac Hamilton with a good move for the Eagles. He's got 13. And now Rayburn stepped across the line, throwing it in. It'll be a turnover. And it'll be Eagle basketball. Trojans going to have some subs coming in. Braden Miller, Sean Pauley, Kyle Johnson into the ball game. Gavin Gunderson in. And they're going to keep Braxton Mitchell on the floor. Reichert to inbound it. Going to try to get it into Hamilton. Finds Grove instead at the free throw line, working against Gunderson. Steps inside, kicks it back out to Hamilton. Three on the way. It's off the mark. And Braden Miller's going to chase down the rebound for the Trojans. And he's going to be knocked out of bounds. I believe the foul is on Hamilton. Hamilton picks up his second. Both teams with three here in the fourth quarter. 2:45 left in the game. It's 65-41 Trojans. Gunderson gets it into Mitchell. Mitchell working against Reichert. Goes to his left. Kicks it off to Pauley on the left wing. Sean Pauley back up top. Miller's got it. Working against Hamilton. Gets the free throw line. Kicks it out here. Mitchell doesn't shoot. Gets it off to Gunderson. And then he tries to throw it to Miller, who is cutting. And it's a turnover, and it's going to be Eagle basketball. So into the ball game, some subs now for the Eagles. Dalton back into the ball game, number 13. Number 41 back into us, Jackson Adams. He's been in once. 45, Peyton Schreiner into the ball game. Number 40, Jackson Fletcher. And number 10, Jacob Rice into the ball game for the Eagles. 2:25 left in the game, 65-41 Trojans. Back, kicks it off to Schreiner. Schreiner working inside, and it's lost out of bounds by Rice. And it'll be Trojan basketball. Ben Harris into the ball game for the Trojans. Braden Miller comes out. Here's Braxton Mitchell, kicks it out. Gunderson didn't take the wide open three, dribbles in, puts a short corner shot up, won't go. Mitchell with the rebound, puts a shot up, won't go. Rebound's tipped around and picked up by number 41, Jackson Adams, for the Eagles. Adams down the floor, picked up by Pauly. Kicks it over to number 10, Jacob Rice. And Rice is going to be, they're going to call him for a double dribble. So Trojan basketball here. Ben Harris to inbound. It gets it into Mitchell. He's guarded by Black. Dalton back. Or is it Bott? I'm not sure. Mitchell out to Ben Harris. Harris out to Gunderson. Gunderson on the wing. Drives inside. Should have kept going. He would have had an easy basket, but it's out to Mitchell. Mitchell drives inside, puts it up, and can't get it to go. He's fouled, though. And Braxton Mitchell will go to the free throw line to shoot two. Mitchell at the free throw line. First one's on the way. He switches it. His first point of the night. H&A Public Transit, Ogemeyer Seeds, Troy Weistat, Henneman Custom Harvesting, Corporate Seeds, MNB Bank, Mark's Pharmacy, Shirley Case Coffee Shop, Medicine Creek Family Dentistry, Mid-Plains Community College, Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union, bringing you tonight's ball game. Mitchell hits them both. His first 2 points, he's a perfect 2 of 2 from the charity stripe. 67-41 with a minute and a half left in the ball game. Eagles with the ball. Number 10, Jacob Rice with it. Goes right side to Schreiner. Schreiner working against Ben Harris. Tries to drive baseline. Gets down short corner, shots up, and won't go. And the rebound's picked up by Ben Harris. Off to Gunderson now. Gunderson brings it up. Minute 10 left here in the ball game. Ben Harris wide open three. Off the back of the rim, won't go. Rebound's tipped around. It's picked up by Sean Pauly. He steps up, shoots, scores. Sean Pauly's first basket of the night. 69-41 Trojans, just went under a minute. Rice, top of the key, guarded by Johnson. The inside is stolen away by Ben Harris. Harris pushing things up the floor. Gets to the wing. Comes back up top. It's Mitchell. 44 seconds left. And then they told Mitchell to hold it here. They're going to have to shoot because there's 20 on the shot clock, 35 on the game clock. Mitchell gets it off to Pauly. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Pauly down to 5. Mitchell, 3. Gets it off to Gunderson at the buzzer of the shot clock. Hawks back rim won't go. Rebound is chased down by number 40, Fletcher. He'll drive down. Shot is up and won't go. Kyle Johnson pulls down the rebound. That's going to end the ball game. 7 seconds left. Mitchell driving down the floor. He'll stop, pull it up, and that's going to be it. 69-41, your final score. The Trojans pick up their first win of the ball game. Or of the season, winning this ball game. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here with your Cambridge Rehab and Fitness post-game show. We'll have Coach Clay Shepard with us, and we'll talk about the ball game right after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Don't let life take you out of the game. Whether it's an injury, an illness, or chronic disease, Tri-Valley Health System can take care of you. Tri-Valley Health System with clinics in Arapahoe, Cambridge, and Indianola, and their hospital with 24/7 emergency care, rehabilitation services, and specialist doctors. Learn more online at trivalleyhealth.com. Tri-Valley Health System, our family caring for yours.
You don't have to wait in line for your prescription and over-the-counter medications. Stop by Mark's Pharmacy in Cambridge today, and you'll see the difference. Whether you have a new prescription, need a refill, or would like to transfer your prescription, you will be in and out in minutes with your prescription in hand and your mind at ease. We also offer free daily deliveries to many local areas. If you would like more information about how Mark's Pharmacy can save you time and money, feel free to give us a call at 697-3400. Mark's Pharmacy in Cambridge. Like us on Facebook today.
Yep.
The staff at River Valley Services in Cambridge is ready to take care of all your refrigeration, plumbing, HVAC, electrical, and trenching jobs. You see, whether it's at work, on the farm, or at home, there is no job too big or too small. These boys can do it all. River Valley Services are available 7 a.m. till 4, but that doesn't mean they won't handle your emergency at a moment's notice. River Valley Services. Call 308-697-4815. That's 308-697-4815. 697-4815. Amateur's Bar and Grill in Cambridge has an excellent selection of all your favorite foods. From burgers to pizza, you'll be able to find something that satisfies your taste buds. Bring out your entire family or challenge your buddies to a friendly game of pool while throwing back some cold ones. Keep your eye out for daily lunch and dinner specials. Amateur's Bar and Grill, 602 Paxton Street in Cambridge. Or give them a call at 697-4808.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader is the HFRSN.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florham back here with you. As the Trojans have picked up their first win of the season, 69-41 over Southern Valley. And we'll give you the stats here in just a second. Waiting for Coach Clay Shepard. He'll come up and join us here. He's got to be excited about getting a good win, and the team played well for 4 quarters. They played well tonight, so I think he's going to be very happy with the way things went. Struggled a little bit early in the third quarter. They've had that one quarter that's kind of bugabooed them all year. It was the fourth quarter against Hitchcock County, cost them the game, and it was the third quarter against Dundee County Stratton. They were down at halftime, but got totally out of the game. Third quarter kind of jumped up and bit them, and then tonight they were outscored 17-11 again in the third. Came back in the fourth quarter, though, and outscored Southern Valley 21-5. So let's give you the stats here for the ball game. First of all, for the Eagles, Raiden Rickard had 5 points. He was 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Trenton Schockman, he had 8, 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. Isaac Hamilton with 13. He went 5 of 7 from the free throw line. Tate Weatherwax with 6, 3 of 5 from the charity stripe. Tyler Grove, 7 points. He was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. All of his points came here in the second half. He did not score in that first half. And Peyton Schreiner with 2 for the Eagles. They go 10 of 18, 56% on the night. Fouls, Isaac Hamilton had 2, Jace Hammond 3, Tyler Grove 2, and Peyton Schreiner with 1 for the Eagles. For the Trojans tonight, Braxton Mitchell had 2 points. He was 2 of 2 from the charity stripe. Creighton Ruggles with 13. He went 1 of 5 from the free throw line. Brady Allmeyer with 16. Maverick Webb with 10. HRaburn had 22. I believe that's a career high for him. 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Sean Pauley with 2, and Braden Miller had 4 for the Trojans. Trojans went 4 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. The most free throws they've shot in a game this season. So they shot 44% from the charity stripe here this evening. Foul-wise, Braxton Mitchell had 4, Creighton Ruggles 3, Brady Allmeyer 2, Maverick Webb 3, and Braden Miller with 3 for the Trojans. Let's take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have Coach Clay Shepard with us right after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Can you feel it? The feeling of starting something new. The feeling of success. At Mid-Plains Community College, our instructors are ready and willing to support you on every step of your educational journey. Whether you're just starting out or changing careers, MPCC can help you transform your future. Learn more by visiting our website at mpcc.edu. That's mpcc.edu.
Brynick Truck and Trailer in Arapahoe is the name you can count on for quality, dependable work for your truck or trailer projects. Brynick Truck or Trailer Repair is your home for truck sales, grain trailer rentals, and automotive or diesel services. No matter the season, you want your truck to be in working, dependable order. So don't delay. Get your equipment ready to run and call Brynick Truck and Trailer at 308-962-7200. That's 308-962-7200. 962-7200.
Local sports on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florham back here at the Nest in Southern Valley, where the Trojans have picked up their first win of the season, 69-41. And as I said, I'm Trent Florman. I'm joined now by Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. And, Coach, it's got to feel good to get that monkey off the back now.
Yeah, it does. It's a lot more fun coming up here after these wins. Kind of forgot about that. It's been a while. Just great team effort. 4 guys in double figures. I don't know necessarily the last time we did that. And then, not even just in double figures, 22, 16, 13. Mav gets to 10, even though he's chasing Hamilton around like crazy all night. And I told him that. I said, the fact that you got to 10 points is huge because, you had to be, dead tired. And he said, oh, yeah, I was. But he did a great job on Hamilton. Hamilton's, as good a player as there is in our league. To hold him to 13 on, we always want to do it on about 13 shots if they're going to get 13 points. I think Mav did that. We asked him to do a lot tonight, and then we asked him to handle the ball really well too, and just made plays for each other on the offensive end. And that's, we talked about that at practice yesterday, how big that is for our team. We coming in, 68% of our buckets have been assisted this year. I think tonight, I don't know if we had, more than 2 or 3 that weren't. It's just really great team basketball, making plays for each other, playing hard on the defensive end for each other. Grove has that little run there, and the boys were coming over to the bench. In the past, sometimes it's been, hey, man, you got to guard that guy, whoever has him. And it was, Creighton, that's not your fault. We got to have that help there. And, that's just the type of team that these guys are. They play hard for each other, make plays for each other, and they're, awesome when it comes all together like it did tonight.
You guys have been kind of relying on the three your first couple of games tonight. Shot a lot of three-pointers, made a lot of three-pointers, but a lot of driving tonight. KRuggles took the ball hard. HRaburn, first half, I don't know if he shot a three. I have to look back and see, but man, he was just taking the ball to the hoop against his guy and going right up against Grove, the 6'5" guy in the middle. It didn't matter. He was going in there, and he just did a great job tonight. Career high 22 points.
Yeah, it was, part of the reason we've shot so many threes is, Hitchcock County played zone, and the way they were playing that zone, that's what was open, and so we were taking them. We played a team who played man tonight, and it wasn't quite as, as much pressure as Dundee County, and we were able to get into our offense. And when we get the ball moving, those lanes open up. I thought Hodge just had a great mindset from the start. I think it was first time down, or second time down. We got a layup first time down, and then second time down, he just jab stepped one time, took it right, like you said, right at Grove's chest. Bounced off him and laid it in. And I think he gained a lot of confidence from that. But Hodge is a pretty confident kid anyway, and he deserves to be because he puts a lot of time in the gym. He's in there shooting, but he's also in there working on that kind of stuff. Working on, okay, I'm going to jab step, I'm going to get to the rim, and now I got to, finish around a big guy. So it's cool to see it, kind of like I said earlier, you see it all come together for him tonight. Huge night. And then, Creighton kind of same thing, just did a really good job of getting to 2 feet in the paint. They called him for a couple travels where I think if he traveled, it was probably because he got bumped. Right. But he does such a good job of playing off 2 feet in the lane. Those guys did a really good job of finding Brady on kickouts then because, they had to do something a little bit different. They started sucking in off our shooters, found Brady for a couple open threes, and it was just, like I said, just very complimentary. When one thing got taken away, we moved to the next thing, and guys made plays. That's the biggest thing. We run pretty simple stuff and kind of trust our guys to make plays, and they definitely did that tonight.
Another thing I thought they did well, Grove 6'5" in there. He got a couple of blocks, but they also would pump fake him and get him off the ground. Once he got them a couple of blocks, he kind of felt like, hey, I need to block every shot. And I thought everybody, it wasn't just them two, but the other guys too, when they went inside, pump fake, got him up off the ground, and were able to score.
Yeah, that's a huge thing. When you play a tall guy, long guy who can block some shots like that, you got to kind of try to mess with him a little bit. One time I'm going to shoot this floater, next time I'm going to get all the way to the rim and throw the shot fake, and just kind of mess his timing up. I thought Creighton did a really good job of that when they went zone. Shot a couple floaters, and then he'd follow up the floater with a shot fake, and he'd slide by him. And Hodge did a good job of that too. one time he'd go straight up and make the layup. Next time he'd find his body and bounce off and lay it in. And they're just very I guess I shouldn't use the word very. We're skilled players. We play a lot of basketball, and so we've done those things against different people. So it was good to see it on display tonight. I said it after the Dundee County game. I thought Hodge had his best game in a Trojan uniform because of some of those attacks he had. Yes. Like we said, Lane Bybee came over and set one in the stands. Same thing tonight. Tyler Grove came over and set one in the stands. But then you make the next two, and that's kind of how you have to attack those shot blockers.
And I thought Braden Miller played played probably his best game of the season, too. He gave you a lot of good minutes tonight when Braxton got in trouble. Braden came in, did a great job. He only had 4 points, but, it's not necessarily scoring. He was getting rebounds. He played good defense, too. I don't know if his guy scored tonight when he was on the defensive end.
Yeah, he was huge. Braxton got those early fouls, so we threw Braden out there. And, it makes a lot of sense with that lineup against the zone, and that's why we kind of stuck with it there when they switched to zone in the second quarter. Got on him a little bit. He let a guy who's a little bit smaller than him get a couple of boards. But, the cool thing was we got on him, and then he never let that guy get another board the rest of the game. And that was huge. And even, we told him at halftime, sometimes you're not going to get the board, but, just you crashing on the offensive boards, 3 guys boxed him out, and that one time Brady walked in there and grabbed a rebound and dumped it off to Creighton for a layup. And it's a team, it's another thing. You're making plays for each other. I may not get the board, but I got to get in here that way you can.
Yes.
And to have that, kind of selfless mindset, sometimes it's easy to do that when shots are going in like they were in the first quarter. We got to make sure we have that all the time. It can't be okay, things are going well, so yeah, I'll definitely be selfless tonight. It's got to be selfless all the time. That'll be a big key. As we've talked about a bunch, as we get into close games, making plays for each other down the stretch of those games.
South Loop coming to town on Friday. Always a tough game, you guys. It seems like it's another one kind of like Hitchcock County game. It might go to overtime. It might be a 2-point game. It's never a blowout. It doesn't seem like. So talk to us about South Loop.
Yeah, a team who, was really, really good the last couple of years. They had some really good seniors, not unsimilar to us. Watching their film the last couple of days here, they look a little bit like us. They do have a little bit bigger guy, inside than we do. But, they have some talented guards. Paulson is, really, really good. He's kind of figuring out, moving from that, kind of like Brady is, moving from that kind of third option to the first option. Where can I get my shots? How much do I need to do? So he's coming along really well. He's played a couple nice games, and then they have some seniors. Basically all of their role players are seniors, and they're just kids who've been in the program. They run some really structured stuff offensively. They run some different zones defensively. So we have to be really disciplined because they're going to be really disciplined. They're really well coached. They're going to rebound hard, and they're going to shoot the ball. They hit a couple threes, against Twin Loop to get back in the game. Again, a really good Twin Loop team. They had a similar first game to us where they were hanging, and then all of a sudden the fourth quarter came, and it was just young guys trying to finish out a close game. Is what it looked like to me. Similar to our game against Hitchcock County, and then their second game, similar to ours against Dundee County. They played a really, really good Amherst team and hung with them, for the most of the first half. Right. Similar to how we did. So it's a little bit like looking in a mirror with them. It's going to be interesting. Obviously our third game we came out like gangbusters. I would kind of expect the same thing with them. They're pretty comfortable with each other now. Comfortable in their new roles. So they're going to be ready to go. They're just, like you said to start this, they're just a really good program who always plays us tough. It's, last year, they were top 10 team, and we went and played them tough. A couple years ago, we were maybe a little bit better, and they came and played us tough. And, it's just, like you said, just going to be a tough game. We kind of had a close game going there in the third quarter here, and we finished it off. It's just going to be a lot of those type of games, and it's going to come down to a lot of fourth quarters, and we're going to have to be really good in the fourth quarter.
Well, Coach, congratulations on the first win of the season. Let's go get number 2 on Friday.
Yeah, appreciate it, Trent.
That was Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back here to wrap things up on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
You know what happens when a local seed company demands that their focus be on customer service? A lifelong partnership that does what's best for your field and your operation. Western Select Genetics of Cambridge is a new seed company, but you know Lance Shiflett is someone whose focus is customer service, local agriculture experience, and knowledge to the seed industry with his constant focus on the premium care of your success. Call or text Lance Shiflett today, 340-6103, 340-6103.
Ben is in a sticky situation.
I got so excited for my fresh-baked Runza cinnamon rolls that I forgot to grab a napkin.
Now you got cinnamon roll fingers, and they're so ooey.
And gooey. I can't grab a spoon to dig into my delicious homemade chili.
Maybe you should call for help?
Oh, I'll call my mom. Oh, I've ruined my phone.
Worth it, though. Come get Runza's homemade chili, fresh-baked cinnamon rolls, and a napkin today. Because from the way we make it to the way it makes you feel, Runza makes it all better.
Problems with how your vehicle drives? Take it to Doyle Auto Repair, the area's alignment and suspension specialist. From the simple tire and oil change service to the most complex automotive diagnosis, you can rely on Doyle Auto Repair of McCook to fix it right. Make your appointment today. Call the professionals at Doyle Auto Repair, 308-345-4233. That's 345-4233. Or drive or tow your woe to Doyle Auto Repair at 105 West 8th, McCook. Doyle Auto Repair.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florham back here with you. We're going to wrap things up here tonight. This is your Cambridge Rehab and Fitness post-game show. We are locally owned and operated here to serve Cambridge and the surrounding area. We have a passion for our patients and our community. We are continually innovating and evolving our therapy practices in order to give you the best individualized care. Make an appointment today by calling 308-697-4211. Cambridge Physical Rehab and Fitness, located in downtown Cambridge. Trojans get the win tonight. And the boys' side, our Amateurs Bar and Grill players of the game, HRaburn and Braden Miller, are going to be the Amateurs Bar and Grill players of the game for the boys tonight. Our girls' players were Annabelle Taylor and Aspen Webb. The girls lost 55-16. The boys win 69-41. Amateurs Bar and Grill players of the game, once again, Annabelle Taylor and Aspen Webb, and HRaburn and Braden Miller. Join good friends for good food at Amateurs Bar and Grill on the highway in Cambridge. Back on the air Friday night as South Loop Bobcats come to town to take on the Trojans. We'll have all the action. Taco John's pregame show 5:40 and tip-off at 6 o'clock. We're going to wrap things up for all the folks at Hometown Family Radio. I'm Trent Florham saying thank you for listening to high school basketball here on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network. Any use of this broadcast without the written permission of Hometown Family Radio is prohibited. Coverage on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network has been brought to you by
Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, Mid-Plains Community College, Community Hospital, Pinpoint Communications, Corporate Seeds, Doyle Auto Repair, Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union, Waypoint Bank of Cambridge, Samway Floor Covering and Furniture, Amateurs Bar and Grill, Auctioneer Justin Bonshaw, Honeyman Custom Harvesting, Cross Creek Golf Links, M&B Bank, Taco John's, Browning Truck and Trailer, Cambridge Rehab and Fitness, Western Select Genetics Lance Shiflett, Medicine Creek Family Dentistry, Farmers National Company, River Valley Services, Viera Wireless, Mark's Pharmacy and Shirley Case Coffee Shop, First Central Bank, Runza, Caleb's Custom Farming, Webb's Oilfield Service, HRaburn Seed, Troy Wiestad, Tri-Valley Health System, and Hitch and Hay Public Transit.
For a copy of this broadcast and a list of future events, visit HometownFamilyRadio.com.